Howdy.
I'm here for, I don't know, at most an hour and a half.
Gotcha.
Wait, is that right? Yeah, something like that. The downside to not having to wake up at 4:30 is that it's significantly less time for me to be here before I'm going to leave for work. Certainly on a Saturday morning for me. Friday night.
You're doing what you can. Just make sure you get some breakfast then. Among other things that you need to take in the morning.
That is a good point. Yeah, would have been here a little earlier, but I didn't want to force the wife to try and eat silently as soon as she got home for night shift, so...
It's alright.
Not forcing you to do anything, wife. I said I wasn't forcing you to eat your dinner in silence. Yeah. She is gonna go to bed. I've already prepared her a whole war ball, so she'll be very happy.
Good. No live bun today. Don't have time or interest in setting it up.
That's fine. To look at what your bio is to understand why the hell. Oh, I see. Oh, goodness.
It also means she pulled streamer out of midair.
That's true.
I too am extremely tired, but I'm not done with my day. I won't be done with my day for quite a while.
I still got more stuff to do after stream.
More laundry rotation. Clean the bathroom. Strain up closet even more. Because I can't have any expectation of fucking privacy in my own goddamn bedroom!
Oh, God. You're gonna be exhausted by the end of this.
I shouldn't be shouting. My grandmother's downstairs. But I'm not in a great headspace.
No, that's understandable considering the day you've had. Oh God, Fox Facts. I don't have Fox Facts at the ready. I never do. This catches me off guard every single time. Fox Facts.
Scottish foxes are generally larger than foxes found in the rest of the UK.
That's a good fact. Also understandable given the vast amount of, like, open countryside that we have.
But to explain my previous outrage, I've mentioned this to Lillian Gray. We're having family over. So that apparently they can see an eclipse with my grandmother and my uncle. They didn't tell me why they were coming over until a couple of weeks ago. In fact, my grandmother originally told me that they wouldn't be here for another month or two. Then it turned out they were coming on Monday. Then it turned out they were coming on Sunday. This is after I worked 19 days straight on top of everything else on my plate. I took today off. I happen to have tomorrow off. I will be working quite a bit then.
Yeah.
I do not care about the eclipse. It is cool. I don't want to have a whole picnic about the damn thing.
Yeah, it is bizarre seeing how many people are like, oh my god, an eclipse. It's like, this shit happens like somewhere in the world literally every month.
Maybe for a blood moon, but
yeah, if it was like a particularly exciting one, like a really unusual, like wow, like middle of the day, bright red sky kind of thing, like that's interesting. But it's just an eclipse. Like, it's not super common, but it's happens all the damn time.
But to further elaborate, they're not going to be staying at a hotel. Oh no, they're coming over here. They're staying, I don't know who insists upon, probably my grandmother. They're not going to be staying in the living room. They're not going to be making use of her bed. Well, one of them might, but one of them, the really super picky one apparently, is going to be staying in my bedroom, the one which got turned into storage because they decided to clear out my grandmother's office that she never uses because it's upstairs that we were using for storage. So, about a year, or a little over a year ago, basically, I helped them declutter the office. Most of it just ended up being shoved in my bedroom, for lack of better space to put it, because we were using it as a storage area. And my office was the previous storage area that I removed a bunch of stuff from to make into my office. This resulted in me effectively turning my office into my bedroom, up to the point where I now have an inflatable mattress, and I haven't really gone back to my bedroom unless I need to find something that I can't find otherwise. This also means that, partially my fault, I've not really cleaned my bedroom for a year or more. Because I don't go in there, because it's used for storage.
Yeah,
they're quite upset about this. It's all my fault. Nothing else could have been fixed.
Exactly.
But on top of this, apparently he's also a bit nosy and a bit of a clean freak. And they're having me clean out drawers, other nooks, and straightening up my closet because he might want to throw his suitcase in there. Oh, I can't have a fucking dream catcher hanging from the thing dangling from the light. Oh, I can't have a decorative scarf over the thing that the drapes are hanging from, or any necklaces that I've had as mementos over the years, or anything like that.
Yeah, God forbid you have decorations in your own bedroom. Not that you actually get to use that bedroom as a bedroom, because I guess a different... just a fucking mess.
Unless it's a charity stream they don't watch. My brother has dropped in on, like, once in a blue moon, but he's not gonna care enough to mention them. They were going to hear anything was me shouting about a few moments ago.
Yeah, it's okay. It's been a rough one.
On top of this, and the fact that I've technically got like 2.5 days to take care of everything, Mother's also acting like I've done I've practically done nothing compared to them. They've done a lion's share of the work, dusting and moving a few things around and straightening up my grandmother's mostly straight bedroom. Yeah, before she came up to help with things. And she got on to me for going downstairs to sip on a soda and check a few things for 5, maybe 10 minutes while she was forcefully working on my bathroom. She insisted on going upstairs to fuck with things and help me with things, for better and for worse. 5 to 10 minutes drinking a soda, trying to catch my breath while she was doing stuff. Oh, that must be nice. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This is despite the fact that I've been on my feet, running around up and downstairs, often carrying stuff for the better part of 10 hours and then some. I had breakfast. That's it. They went out for lunch for a good hour or two.
Yeah.
When I started eating, the roof of my mouth was swollen.
Jesus.
That's aside from all the dust I'm getting in my lungs from this nonsense on top of the leaf particulates the other day.
Yeah.
Even if I'm meant to be getting things clean, I should not be expected to A, worry about my privacy and have to hide a bunch of shit, B, worry about how I decorate my room and pull down a bunch of decorations, and C, keep everything as clean as a fucking hotel room upstairs.
Yeah, if they're that concerned about it, they probably should just stay in a hotel.
And then there's what my mom said to me when I had tremors in my legs. My legs have been shaking off and on, going up and downstairs, sitting down, leaning down. And that's aside from my back. Oh yeah, I also got into a minor car crash the other day. There's also that. That's not helping my back.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But I was basically talking to myself, telling my legs to calm down because they were fucking shaking. I was trying not to fall over. And she's just like, oh, what's that? And just like, you're not the only one who's been running around. I've been up and downstairs a lot. And then, let's see, I had put it in a group chat. But yeah, she said, oh, it's not my space to clean anyways. It's just...
Yeah, seems unrelated.
Like it's not like I get on to them about how shitty their house is every time we go over.
Yeah.
That's why it's because of just how much scrapbook shit my mom has, and their bedroom is literally a disaster area, at least wise because they had some water damage that hasn't been properly fixed yet. So they just got a spot missing from their carpet on top of everything else they've crammed in there. On top of like 3 different rooms filled to the brim of my mom's scrapbooking stuff, including the living room, so there's just a bunch out in public whenever we come over that we have to usually work around to some extent.
Jeez, yeah, when it spills into like 2-3 rooms, that's a lot of stuff.
I guess, sure, I know. The main thing I will admit to is my bathroom. I'm really lazy about my bathroom because it's my bathroom. It's not something you really want to clean. And that's when you have time to clean it and have the energy to clean it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other bedroom has been A, out of sight, out of mind, and B, used as fucking storage area.
Yeah. We're streaming Fallout 3 with a handful of mods.
Excuse me. We'll be getting to it in 2 minutes or so.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a message just now from that artist. Their first initial sketch.
Delightful. Please toss in the group chat.
Yeah. Oh gosh, this sounded like a really long, really long message with it like, oh, what do you think about this? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. What the hell is this?
It's a bear trap.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Oh yeah, something else I posted in a group chat I'm also really pissed at my mom about. I basically, in my bedroom, before I moved into my office, I had a sewing machine slash desk that I used as a desk. It's generally where we keep the router, because of how everything's wired up. She decided that after wiping the router down, pulling dust and everything off it, which is fair, actually I should probably take a can of compressed air to it at some point. The best thing to do, after unintentionally knocking a cable out and unseating a good chunk of cables, was to shove it down in a nook and hide it.
Yeah, that's not something you want to do with electronics.
Yeah, AOBS, you gotta capture paint.
OBS hates capturing stuff. Also, yes, I will do the sheriff thing. I'll do when I get home.
Captured a fucking window.
Like manually tell it which window to capture. Oh, there we go.
So, desk here,
Oh God.
wall here, router here.
Yeah, that's not.
Dust here, carpet here.
Yeah, that's not where you want to put a. Try to describe what you doing, spacing something. Oh.
Not only did I nearly just throw in the towel because the internet wasn't working until I decided to investigate. Not only is
Yeah.
this at risk of frying the router, it's also a fire hazard.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Is that like if it can't vent heat properly, it's just the heat has to go somewhere, and if it can't vent it, it's just going to go into the electronics. The thing the wife is trying to get me to try and describe to you is when she's trying to position or like when she's doing like mental like Sims buy mode of like, where should this furniture go, where should I move these things, she will stand like at one side or in the middle of the room looking around with this just like ponderous face, to the extent where sometimes she'll even do like the thing where you take like the two fingers, you like gesture to your eyes, and then to the person you're like, I see what you're doing there, I'm watching you. She will do that, but like to the room, to be like, okay, I see this, I see what I'm gonna do here, and she will actually do that gesture. It is something to behold. She doesn't normally do it if she thinks I'm watching, but I've seen her do it. And yeah, I didn't know that for quite a long ways. She is a character. Then again, I have little things that I don't realize I'm doing when I'm thinking so hard. Like, what was I doing yesterday that I realized I was doing it? Shit, I don't remember. Bite my finger, I do that. There was something I was doing yesterday that involved me thinking, and which I know is a bizarre thing for me. I do tap a lot. Also, oh god, what else are you gonna out me for? This is the part where she just don't don't phrase it like that. What the fuck? I don't use the word jerk. I believe you mean like Twitch or Judder or whatever. not jerk. Oh god. Yes, I'm very, very prone to like that thing when when you're falling asleep. That like the thing where your body's like, oh, I'm falling, and it just like like your arm just suddenly lashes out to be like, I have to grab something and stop myself from falling. I do that all the time. I believe I believe I may have like kneed the wife in the tailbone once because my entire leg just went like, huh! And just booted her full on in the arse, and she wasn't pleased about it.
I can imagine.
Oh god. Ooh, thank you. I was literally about to say, don't forget the Discord stream. You're one step ahead of me. But yes, she has unfortunately been the victim many a time of me accidentally like just kicking or punching, or not like punching, but like limbs just flailing. Which I suppose is probably quite in character for me. Mentally flailing, physically flailing.
What? Why on fire?
What the hell? Why is there just a burning mole rat?
Hopefully the painkillers
Oh, that was-
and hopefully they kick in sooner than later. Another reason I'm insisting on streaming, I need to fucking sit down and I need food, liquid, and painkiller.
Yeah. Need to take a minute to just, I mean, I can't even say like decompress, but just focus on something else for a while. God, I just noticed how much ammo you have. Is this just from handing in all the crap to the outcasts?
And occasionally buying some.
Oh yeah, you bought some as well.
Real squishy.
Like, I remember you having an ammo scarcity. Now you have like 1,200 rounds.
To be fair, it's also for this specific gun.
Well, yeah. And it will, I'm quite certain, chew through the ammo quickly.
Reporter or spy, you decide.
Yeah, I was going to say, why was that an individual with a camera and some pre-war money? Why is that Protectron there?
That's a better question.
I do always enjoy these random little bits of environmental storytelling that these games do, where you're just like, what? How did we end up in this situation? Like that.
So it's a bit of something.
Just some bloody giblet.
That's not a good noise, whatever that was. Ah.
Huh?
The door sounds are just doubled. Not sure why.
Huh. Yeah, that's not right. Oh god, this poor person.
Well, there's a chair in the way. It might have been fun for a while.
Yeah. For a while. Ooh, lying congressional cell. Nice. I think I still have a window open with the stuff that the outcasts accept. I do. Yeah, in terms of junk, it's basically just scrap metal and sensor module.
Speaking of, yeah, it's more worthwhile to just sell the sensor modules, but hey,
Yeah.
it's also good to get relations up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get some buddy points with the outcasts for doing it, I think. Oh god, what was that thing you sent me last night? Or I honestly I don't remember when it was. It's like the excuse me. I should not be yawning. It's 7 in the morning. Different like recipes for the different like Nuka drinks.
Yep.
Like the Nuka cherry one was literally just like cherry juice, or in fact it was pitted fresh cherries, water and sugar. It's like, this is just a cherry syrup.
I feel like if there's gonna be this much crap in here, then the ceiling should entirely have given way.
Yeah. Oh wait, I just looked at it again. I'm stupid. It's not clear, but that is what they say for just making the Nuka cherry syrup. And then in a tiny little paragraph at the bottom, it's like, oh, to actually make the Nuka cherry, take the syrup and put it in with however much of the actual Nuka Cola stuff.
Just gotta pop on the Romgo jumpsuit in case there's an interaction like in Fallout 4.
Oh, for some like Protectron or something to be like, hey, you don't work here. And you're like, well, actually, I do. I have the jumpsuit on.
I mean, there was the one earlier that came looking for the ID card.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention there's a room full of the things in here.
Yeah, just hanging out on display as you do. Poor roaches. Didn't stand a chance. Ooh, scrap metal. Oh, well, too heavy.
It's good to know that's working.
Oh, yeah.
Let's set this up. 5% to keep it semi-fair.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I think you had briefly tweeted about it, I think. Apparently this game doesn't give you any XP if you don't get the killing blow on an enemy.
I'm not gonna read that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, I'm just gonna
think-
keep it as is.
Yeah, I think the gist of it was, as long as you've dealt 40% of the damage to them, to the enemy, you count as having done it for the XP purposes. I don't remember. It was something like that. Why is that mole rat still on fire?
I cannot tell you.
I frequently ask myself that question.
Man.
Hello.
Hello.
Good Tinker Joe, just the man I was looking for.
Oh, wonderful. Right. Lily, get right on his lap. He needs some cuddles today.
Yes?
Tinker Joe, what the fuck are you wearing?
What? Tinker Joe? What?
Tinker Joe, you are not David
Not
Bowie.
Right.
Joe at your
Right.
service. Robots for sale, robots serviced while you wait. Interested?
If not for the shoulder pad,
not
it would
service my
kind of look
robots.
like that. If not for that shoulder pad, it would look kind of like that outfit that Kylo Ren has in that one meme picture. I know it's actually a still from the film, but it's the one that everyone memes on.
Yeah, I don't know how or why I have human flesh. I just found it somewhere.
Tinker Joe, you want some human flesh?
I can't sell it. At least not here. Maybe another world. There's some purified water I can give away at some point. And strange meat.
Strange meat, which is definitely not human flesh.
Do you have a traveling bag?
Traveling bag? Question mark. I know. I need to read. They sent a really long message. I should just name the artist. Kiyo Hanori.
Yes,
Really, really wonderful artist.
absolutely.
They have done some amazing work. And they have they wrote up such a long message to be like, yeah, I tried doing something like this. I don't know if you like this kind of thing or if you want it to be like this. And I'm like, oh, this is too much for 7 in the morning.
So I'm curious how much guidance you ended up giving
Give me
them.
a shout if you need anything else.
I think I sent you those images as well. I basically was like,
You definitely sent me a
here's-
few, yeah.
yeah, I had a handful of them. I basically was like, here's some
Kind of just
ideas.
vibes.
Yeah, it's like, here's some ideas. Here's a rough kind of idea of the character, you know, traumatized 19-year-old girl. With a little bit of description here and there. Other than that, it was like, you know, just whatever feels right. So they've come back to sort of be like, okay, here's some initial ideas. Like, I don't want this thing to be too symbolic. What do you think about this part of the outfit? I don't know if I should do this. Maybe it's going to make them look like a generic NPC or something. So yeah, I need to properly go through their message with a fine-tooth comb and give them some proper feedback. I'll probably do that when I'm on the way to work and I have time to just sit down on the bus and just read their message, look at the art, look at the art again, read their message again,
Yeah,
formulate a correct
seems
response.
reasonable.
Because I think, I don't know if they had mentioned it somewhere or if it was just something they had said to you, that they were hoping to become, or they had sort of aspirations of doing like concept art or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Andrew said they said that. They said to me just a professional illustrator, but
Fair enough, yeah. I mean, I definitely said as much to yourself that it was like, they seem to have an incredible way of going like, that you know it's a rough idea and they just make magic happen. What the hell?
yes, absolutely. That has been the most impressive
What?
thing. Their ability to expand on a pretty vague idea.
Yeah. Because, you know, like I said, I sent them those pictures, just general vibe, and they were like, okay, well, maybe they have like this little kind of mini cape thing. They added that thing onto the thigh. That was very much not like an idea I had, but I'm like, hey, that looks nice. Like,
Yeah.
they're just like, I like the idea that they have been, you know, they were just throwing ideas out there. They went,
Are these
What about
Pachetrons just
something around the
collapsing?
thigh. Hmm?
What was that?
Some of these hi. Like, this is second
What is-
Pachectron to just kind of pop.
Why are they just falling over dead. Silly Protectrons. Ooh, big book of science.
Were they being attacked by the mole rats?
I don't think
No.
so. I think they were just kind of like, oh, I'm done. Which is frankly relatable.
Extremely relatable.
Like, oh, someone's
if I
coming.
were a Protectron-
Dies. I too would choose to die instead of partake in conversation with a stranger. I wish I wish I could just ragdoll whenever someone tried to talk to me. Like someone just enters the same room as me, so I just ragdoll fully.
Certainly a way to avoid a conversation.
Yeah, definitely given my position working in retail, the idea of just like someone comes up, hi, excuse me, and I'm just like, oh, I just collapse into a heap. I do that very Bethesda thing of dropping directly down and then bouncing awkwardly as the ragdoll physics kick in. They're just like, okay.
Is he clipped into a kill zone or something?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I clip into the floor, start jittering around. The sound effects start bugging out. It's like, please, oh god. Actually happened the other day when I was playing Fallout 4. I was building some stuff in one of the settlements, and I closed a door that a ghoul was like halfway in, and you know, as is commonplace in Bethesda games, and a ragdoll interacts with literally anything that exists. It's just like, well, better fling this halfway across the room.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Actually, what was it the other day? I was playing my like melee character, and I was just running around in some areas that I very much shouldn't have been in, and to punish me, the game appropriately sent a Deathclaw my way. And I was like, ah, fuck. Like, this character's like level 10. He is not prepared for Deathclaws. Also, he's melee focused. So, you know, I hop into Vats thinking, oh, don't worry, I'll get myself a little sneaky melee hit on him.
Why is there a walkway here?
I was gonna say, is there just
There's a
nothing
control
up
panel
there?
here, not that they can fucking see anything, and they certainly can't see anything from over here.
Yeah, it's what a beautiful view of this brick wall. Bizarre. What was I saying? Yeah, so I went in Vats hoping to get a couple, you know, quick hits on him before he destroyed me. And then as soon as I went in Vats and started to take a swing, this Deathclaw just jumped like 80 feet up in the air, and then fell to his death right next to me. And I was like, well, that solves that problem.
Thank you, someone.
I was like, you know, it was very, very kind of him to just die. To just be like, well, he's gone in slow motion. Better leap the height of the Notre Dame Cathedral and then just fall back down.
Look, we both know how this is gonna go. We may as well get it over with.
Exactly. Oh.
He had seen protagonists before.
Yeah, he knew what was at. When I walked up there with my aluminium baseball bat with chains nailed to it inexplicably, he knew what was going to happen.
If it isn't our local scavenger for hire.
Protector Caston. Doesn't matter what time of day or night it is. He is out there, ready to give us random crap.
Truly the hero we need.
Yeah. Don't ask where he got all of this, like 5.56 ammo and stim packs and the shredder grenades, whatever they're called. Sitting on a vast supply of ammunition.
I like
They're
how it
probably
dropped
just
me
laying
right
all
in
over
front
the
of
place.
Craters then.
Yeah, I didn't think it normally put you there. Just stand outside Craterside Supply for 8 hours. Moira, 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 open up.
Honestly, the
Yeah.
shit she asks you to do, the least she could do is be a man.
What?
There's
Fiddle with
children
any
here.
interesting technology.
I do not believe children should be around Moira at
Also, I
any time.
totally have been Robco. I'm not sure why I can't lie. I'm not going to, but
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think just for their own safety, yeah, they shouldn't be in here. Not because she's gonna, like, do anything weird, but she may accidentally just, I don't know, set off a bomb or something, like...
Yes, it's it's probably not going to be intentional, but
Yeah. They may fall victim to some kind of terrible accident.
you need to maybe store these at home.
Why do the blood packs weigh 1 entire unit each in this?
Do not know.
They're like 0.1 in Fallout 4. Moira also strikes me as the kind of person who lives on like 45 cups of coffee a day.
she definitely seems extremely overcaffeinated.
Yeah. She definitely is like sleeping with like an IV drip of caffeine so that she wakes up like, let's go, let's go.
Good hunting.
I got my
God bless.
See, I could believe that Moira is the sole consumer of Nuka-Cola Quantum in the Wasteland.
Perhaps that's why she manages to survive the bomb.
You know what? That's
She was just already
incredibly
so
likely.
heavily irradiated.
She's literally like the fucking Princess Bride thing of, oh, don't worry, I've been microdosing on radiation for the last 20 years. I've developed an immunity. No wonder the children of Atom are here. It's not for the bomb, it's for fucking Moira. It's like this human has developed a natural immunity to radiation. She's just like, oh, I just like soft drinks.
She registers more highly on a Geiger counter than the bomb does.
You walk near Moira and it's just like, it's just like Geiger counter catches fire. Like, I don't think it's meant to do that. I walked by a patch of pure uranium ore the other day and it didn't go like this.
Welcome back.
Oh my god, 200 caps.
Yep, 100 per and some experience.
Jesus.
Worth collecting.
God, I forgot they give you... Yeah, I forgot they give you so much for those.
Wonder if my bouncing ground has been long enough for him to restock on scrap metal. He sells them so cheap.
Remember me?
He's still dressed like a weird BDSM nightclub
Alas,
owner.
no. Yeah, it's weird. He was not dressed like this before.
Did you sell him some, like, Raider armor?
It's a distinct possibility.
The only thing I can think of is that he's decided, like, my regular gear wasn't nearly kinky enough, but this stuff, this'll do fine. sure there's some mods you can get if you want it to be even kinkier.
I mean, I guarantee.
There's a
Unless
bunch
I get
of-
people to start
bunch of-
supporting me on Kick or Fansly, that ain't happening.
I mean, that's first of all not quite what I was getting at, but also never stream on Kick. Yeah, the Bethesda games have always had just the weirdest people making their fucking mods. Like, it's just, you run the whole gamut of, like, people who make some amazing things. Like, people who make entire new games out of their, like, full overhaul mods and stuff like that. And then combine that with the people who are like, I don't think the women in these games are nearly busty enough. I need it to be at least 6 times bigger than this. More roaches. Like, truly, there is just the. Wow, that guy really bounced in the room. What the hell? Just the wildest selection of weird people making these fucking mods. Where it's like, I want to run around the Capital Wasteland wearing a bunny suit while also wielding Amy from Sonic's hammer.
It's a
And they make
very
it happen.
specific experience, but you know,
Yeah.
I suppose I'm glad it's there for the people who want it.
Exactly. For the people that want it to be there, for who are up for that particular vibe, or I mean, maybe they just want to, like, just import a model and just run around the Capital Wasteland as Amy from Sonic. And for those people, the modders are there for you.
And if you decide to kick on at random. Hi.
Sure, I saw something the other day. I don't know if it was a tweet or something like that, of someone who had, like, drawn a diagram of how to use bobby pins to single pin pick a lock. And all the people responding to it just being like, I already know this. I have a lock picking of like 100. Because they were like, oh yeah, you just need two bobby pins. You bend this one like this. You bend this one like that. And they're like, no, you get a screwdriver actually, and you just find the sweet spot, turn that fucker around. It's like, no, it's just a mini game. But it was hard to tell who was
You just get a skeleton key and you can open any lock.
exactly. Jiggle it around. Don't worry about it. Anything
that
is better
fucker
than the lockpicking.
exploded.
Damn.
You're
Anything
more
is
than
better than the
yours.
lockpicking system from Morrowind.
I'm
Which is basically just roll dice.
That's just the Indian Pathfinder. I'm unsure how I feel about lockpicking in Oblivion.
I like it only because once you have the skill down for it, you can pick fucking anything with any skill level. Just have to be good enough. So I appreciate that the game doesn't say, hey, you're not good enough to pick this lock, when I actually am. Level 9.
Did I need repair? What did I need to? What did I need for those trapped terminals?
Oh, I want to say it was repair. Let me check. Hold on. Let me just search our DMs for note to self.
I think it's time to eat more pizza.
Trap terminals to fix Explosives 45.
Problem solved.
There we go.
Unless I needed 50, and 45 was a bit of my motion face. Oh well.
I don't know. You did not specify that in the note to self message you left me.
I still like how this is just put far away.
Yeah. Tiny vault boy. Seclusion is the price of greatness. That's the quote I'm going to use next time. Like, I know I've mentioned this before, but one of the women at the place I work, not in the same department as me, she works in the same store. She spoke to my wife one time, and what was it that she said? I wish I could remember properly now. It was a while ago. That obviously the wife had spoken to her, and she was like, "Oh, he's your husband. Okay, does he like have any friends? Because he really doesn't seem like he likes people at all." And I was like, "Ouch," but also fair, but also ouch.
Just only a very select few people.
Yeah.
Knows people up there, but
I'm picky about my friends. It's the excuse I give as to why I have so few of them.
I would rather have a few very good friends than a ton of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that's I never understood like
Why does
people
this place
who
have 3
what was
fucking
that
books
even?
in it?
Yeah.
Because there was the big book of science, and then there was the line.
Yeah. A lot of skill books in here. What the hell was I saying? Head immediately empty. People with lots of friends. I never understood the people that could just like amass these enormous friend groups. I just couldn't comprehend it. Like it's difficult enough for me to remember my own name. Never mind like 70 different people at a house party. I just can't fathom that.
Fair. The world of extroverts is a strange and mysterious one.
It truly is. It's funny as well because the amount of people at the store I work in, because my wife works in the same store just overnight, who, what the fuck? There's random shit in that refrigerator.
More
That's
so
so many
when
spoons. What the hell?
Yeah, more so. Well, this is a kitchen for a company.
Yeah.
I was gonna say more so when you were an extrovert with high charisma.
Yeah. Cannot relate. Introvert, low charisma. Like, because she works in the same store as me, but overnight. The amount of people who have spoken to her and been like, wait, you're married to that guy? But like, you actually like talking to people. Why are you doing the night shift and he's during the day? It's like, look, I would much prefer to be overnights. Like she is like the chirpy, bubbly one, and she likes chatting to people, and she's like, "Oh, I've made so many friends as I started working here," and I have a reputation of like people know not to talk to me when I'm on my break because I'm that like hateful looking when I sit upstairs. Like as soon as I am, off the shop floor, so to speak, like people are just like, yeah, don't like just don't even approach him. He fucking hates people. It's like I only mildly hate people. Well, no, that's a lie. I despise people. Like I do get people coming up to me sometimes being like, hey, I know you're on your break, but... And it's like, okay, so you know I'm on my break and you decided to interrupt me anyway. Fuck off. Not that I say that to them. I'm always like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. But I'm lying. Very much worry about it.
There are like 3 or 4 of these. They're definitely got to open up as soon as I plug this thing in.
Ah, yes, that seems very likely.
That's a
How many
4th.
railway spikes? Oh my god, so many skill books. Jesus, why is this place so dense with skill books? I'll try and remember this if I ever actually get around to playing this game again.
More rolls to do here, so.
The mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Straight to your heart. Old minds are like old horses. You must exercise them. We should keep them in working order. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government.
What was the other thing that I recall one of the other people in the store I work in saying when I was talking to them just about, like, you know, whatever small talk shit. It's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, you know, we plans for over the weekend. It was like, well, I'm gonna be working, but I think next week me and the wife are gonna be doing whatever. And they were like, oh, your wife. And I was like, oh yeah, did you not know I was married? And they were like, I know to a woman. I was like, how fucking dare you?
Such a cute baby
Amazing.
bum.
I was like, why am I giving off such strong gay vibes to this person?
Somehow they knew.
I'm not exactly a flamboyant, flaming homosexual, but that's apparently the impression I give.
That is just a person with an extremely finely tuned gaydar.
Yeah, their senses were
That's
going
on
off.
you.
They were like, I don't know about this. This guy seems pretty gay.
That Red Roach exploded
He's
so
talking
hard it
about-
knocked us out to put tractor on.
Oh, God. That's what happens when you got bloody mess. But yeah, evidently was.
Cucaracha, na, 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 na.
Fucking beat me to it. I couldn't remember how the tune went. Yeah, evidently that person was just like, yes. That's a gay rabbit if I ever saw one. And then the word wife leaves my mouth and they're like, does not compute.
I'm gonna have to recalibrate slightly.
It's like, hold on, I could have sworn my gaydar was functioning correctly. It's like, oh, it is. I just also have a wife. Like the fucking... I think I sent you guys the clip, didn't I, from the fucking... Oh, I've forgotten her name. One of the HoloLive girls, her sister, that was like, marriage is between a husband and a wife. I have a husband, so I need a wife.
Marissa.
Of course.
That was it. It was Narissa's sister.
That was very
And
good.
I was like, you know what? She's not wrong. Let her cook.
Yep. Entirely fair.
Oh, that looks like a mainframe.
Another pre-world book. Another self-applied full.
Oh, wow.
Nothing but cups.
I know I said this the other day when I was... Oh my god, cups everywhere. I know I said this the other day when I was
They don't
playing
make-
Fallout, but... the fucking like raiders being like, keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth boy. It's like I'm literally walking around in power armor. What do you want from me? Well,
Well, there goes my idea about wearing the jumpsuit.
yeah,
Difficult to stealth when the ground literally shakes when you walk.
yeah. It's like like this is like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Like, you know, like the water cup ripples when I'm on my way towards you, but still they're like, I don't know, I think he might be stealthing and invisible. It's like, I'm sorry that you don't have, like, eyes. Okay, I forgot we were wearing an outfit called the Evil Detective outfit.
Yep.
I love the Protectrons just talking over each other. Law-abiding citizen.
I was wearing a uniform.
We got at least 2 law-abiding citizens here. And one citizen who will be just jumping at any opportunity to not be law-abiding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Lulu would never do crimes.
Got a one.
Nary a crime.
A move do a crime? Unlike
It's more likely than
I'm
you
gonna
think.
scrap metal out of this.
That's a decent bit of cash.
Ah,
Turrets as well.
How about a turret?
Good.
You can't really
The old hell.
loot the turrets of this one.
Yeah. Oh, you frenzied him. Just close yourself in the bathroom. Wait for it all to blow over.
And I'm already getting experience from this.
Wonderful.
Ah! An odd place for that.
Please be. Yeah, please be careful of your health.
he's doing fine. Loads of health.
I don't know.
You hear his heartbeat because he's just so healthy.
Yeah, that's how that works. It's a strong and healthy heart. That's
Where did
why
it even
it's
come from?
beating so loudly and blood is pouring out. Pew pew pew. Beautiful, beautiful close up. But yeah, that is a solid question. Where the hell did that Protectron even come from?
Or with that one, since the other ones down here were all dead.
Yeah. Damn, he exploded big time. His head just popped off. I don't mean like Yas Queen, pop off, slay. I'm down with the cool folks. I know what they say. Do people still say Yas Queen, slay? They should.
Better or worse.
I feel like some people say that.
No, I will not hold it.
How about I don't though? Pow pow pow, pow pow pow. Fucking laser beams and shit.
Here we go, I guess there are 3 in here.
is evidence of a moo committing crimes.
Suddenly, Lily lost all her limbs again.
No, it wasn't me.
Just pops off. I like to imagine it makes the exact sound of, like, I don't know, when you manage to nestle like a plastic tube perfectly into place, and it just goes like, boom. And you're like, ooh, satisfying sound.
It is a good sound. You are right.
Yeah, or the or the sound of someone getting hit with a dodgeball. Boom. It's like, oh, ow. But also, what a great sound.
Bats, can you please?
Turrets, Jesus. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow.
These four are still just standing.
Commencing attack on hostile.
Oh, someone's commencing an attack.
Firing weapons.
Oh, hello. Peering around the corner.
Please clear the area until order has been restored.
Oh, God. Are we stuck behind this? Okay.
No, just a little jinked.
Got him. Oh, God. There we go.
Has been located. Commencing attack. Warning.
Where? Ah, there they are. Pew, 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 pew. Damn, we have chewed through like 500 rounds of ammunition since the start of this. Oh, shit.
How?
It's 0.
I can
I've definitely
shoot from
found
here.
that Fallout 4 is... I definitely found that Fallout 4 in particular is very jank about what it considers to be within range for melee weapons in VETS. Like, there's a lot of times I'm like 2 feet from someone, but because there is a billiards table like
Okay, cool.
in the same room as me, it's like, no, you have 0 chance to hit. It's like, oh, okay, guess I'll just swing manually.
Well, that would fall.
Yeah. What was like the bonus objective for this mission?
Don't think she really gave me.
Was there just not one?
Reprogram the mainframe. It didn't really. It didn't really have one at the start.
Oh. Is that maybe you had to do something after putting the chip in? Then again, I don't know if you have enough science to do an average thing.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, yeah, okay. I mean, you have to fight your way back out again if you do this.
Well, if I reprogram the mainframe.
I mean, surely you could give your stuff to the cast-in and then just go back in having already, like, taken out all the robots.
Put on a separate save to go back just in case. Okay. What do you mean the entry denied? It just randomly decide to count in fucking parentheses.
Click on a single parenthesis. Yep. Swiveling. Perhaps it's sniveling. Description of my favorite rabbit. presumptuous of me to assume that I am your favorite rabbit.
You are
Such a good
absolutely
boy.
my favorite rep.
I don't know. Like, Judy Hopps exists.
Not even comparable.
And they still shoot.
So far down the list.
Nice. Was there no actual option that came
Oh,
up?
there we go. It just didn't initially give it away.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it doesn't really look like
And pest
There's gonna be a
extermination,
thing that-
sanitizing roaches. Total liquidation removes your coworker's humanoid safety protocols. As for you, solely in the unlikely event of criminal intrusion. Haha, let's stop that.
yeah. Robot shutdown. Ah, cease total liquidation.
Not sure what stress testing will do.
Wait, what? I don't know. Are they just all gonna explode?
And they're still shooting me.
Doesn't seem so. Yeah. Ceasing sequence commie attack. Initiating sequence Alpha 2 Roach. I guess this is the stress testing. They go around destroying them for XP now.
Yep. And picking up the remnants.
Yeah. Well, they really just stand there and take it. You frenzied him, so he actually tried to attack you.
You were being a trap.
Gosh, let me quickly check. Check when my bus is.
Important to know.
Let's see. I changed the times of these buses. That'll still get me into work in time. That's fine. I got like 25 minutes or so.
Gotcha.
Or, well, I leave in like 25 minutes, I should say. We'll have to actually, like, you know, put my shoes and stuff on before that. But I'll still be here in spirit.
From the mouth of your president, John
Always. We'll get a force bun to Ghost.
Ghost Bun. I did decide that if I were a Pokemon, my type would be like Ice Ghost.
It's pretty edgy.
Wow, alright.
Reggie Boy Bun.
Just because you'd be a fucking normal type.
Wow.
Go drink your fucking pumpkin spice latte.
Ew.
It doesn't count as a coffee.
It tastes good.
I still just remember that fucking, like, I don't really drink coffee. I like pumpkin spice lattes. Yeah, well, that doesn't count.
Doesn't. I
To
think
be fair,
most
I still
people
haven't
who
had one.
like coffee would say it probably doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm not a coffee drinker. Like, I've had just plain coffee before, but it's just, yeah, it's doesn't do it for me. I would need like
No.
multiple spoonfuls of sugar to make it particularly palatable,
Very much so.
or just so much chocolate.
Yeah,
It's like,
but at that point, I mean, I'd rather just have a hot chocolate.
exactly, that's the thing. Is it's like I tend to like I always get like annoyed if I go somewhere and I order like a mocha, and I'm what I want it to be is a hot chocolate with a little bit of coffee in it, but they do it the other way around. It's like, oh, this is basically just a Americano with a single drop of chocolate in it.
I mean,
It's like
I do
this-
think that's more what it's supposed to be.
I know, but I want it to be a hot chocolate with a little bit of coffee.
Uh-huh.
It's like, why didn't they make it to the way that I feel like it should have been without actually telling them?
Shame on them for not just knowing what you wanted.
Exactly. They should have known that I just wanted basically a hot chocolate. I mean, to be fair, one of the best mochas I ever had was at a cafe in Dundee. And because it was basically just that, it was like a really, really good balance of it being really quite chocolatey, but then a decent amount of coffee. It was like a really nice balance of the two flavors. And it's always like, your favorite anything, food, drink, whatever, is never one that comes from like a big like chain restaurant thing. It's always just some random fucking place.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like one of the nicest steak pies I ever ate, just of all things. Very fucking British of me. Ooh, a lovely pie. Was at a convention center in Perth in Scotland. Just like we literally were like, oh, before we go, we should get something out of their little canteen, and it was fucking delicious. It was so good.
Yeah.
It's never like I don't think anyone is like, man, my favorite all-time food I cannot get enough. Fucking McDonald's cheeseburger.
I feel like there are probably people out there, but they're people I
Well-
don't want to associate with.
Yeah, people who are just addicted to the chemicals.
Yes? Did you?
I say that. I know that McDonald's isn't really that bad when it comes to a lot of their food, but they're an easy
It's pretty bad.
they're an easy target.
Yeah.
Like certainly in the UK, I think in order for them to be able to say things like, "Oh, 100%
Yes?
chicken
Did you
breast,"
need-
it does actually have to be that.
Sure, of course.
like what was the thing where I don't know if this counted for the UK as well, but certainly I think in the US, the Tic Tacs got to be labeled as sugar-free because they had like
Because it was just
What-
so low an amount.
yeah, like per thing it was like I think it was like, oh, anything where it's under whatever, like 1 gram of something, you can just label it as having none of it. So because each one was like
Right.
0.9 grams of sugar, they were like,
Pleasure
oh, it's
doing-
sugar free, even though each individual Tic Tac was like 90% sugar.
Yeah,
It's
that
like-
was pretty dumb.
It's like this is very disingenuous.
Well, look who it. How'd you...
Ah, here we go. More random crap for Protector Caston. You taking more grenades?
Be useful on a rainy day.
Yeah. Next time you pop out of a subway and like 7 super mutants show up, you can just start tossing them around. What's up, fuckers? Grenade, grenade, grenade.
lovely.
You've definitely
Oh,
proven
we
your
good?
worth. I'll make sure to tell our people on patrol that you're a friend of the outcasts.
This also means I can get in there.
Excellent.
Although the only way to get in there is by pickpocketing the key from him or lockpicking that.
Fair. Is there any reason to go in there?
Whatever the hell loot is in there.
Fair enough. Apparently... Wait, what? So what, you still have to break in?
Yep.
You're just allowed to be there?
Yep.
That's so dumb.
Yep.
Is that just like an oversight?
No idea. Gotta try 3 more times. Before I just go, fuck it, I'm just gonna get lock picking up later.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell is used for lock picking. That's right.
I don't even remember. Whoops. Just accidentally shot him in the arse.
Haha! And also,
Wonderful.
I could also steal back everything I gave to them and recycle that, but I won't.
Wow, that's... yeah.
How'd you do?
Defender Rococo Rockfowl at your service.
That's a
You
name.
sound like a Potts.
Pop had an encyclopedia. He was
Your dad sounds like a Potts.
Encyclopedia of Africa, Volume 8, Radiology to Saskatchewan. I must have read it about 1,000 times. I wonder if they ever wrote a sequel.
This,
Okay.
this is a weird dude.
Nope.
Fender Rococo
But
Rockfell.
Morgan said we might have.
I'm not Fuawa, I'm Rococo!
Back to stare in awe at the outcast? Don't you have some
Never mind.
Rude. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
What was this?
Rude
Don't
bitch.
worry about it.
Okay, but
I was just making an unnecessary Fuamoko reference. Guess the guy's name was Rococo Rockfell.
yes, I understand.
I keep forgetting every time I load up my Fallout 4 save, I renamed my 2-shot 50 cal rifle to Fuamoko.
Because of course he did.
Why though?
I don't know, because 2 shots? I don't know.
Sure.
It's better than the fucking laser rifle that I called Spicy Jane. Like, we started off real good in that we had this, you know, had a sniper rifle called Charlene. It's pretty normal. A combat shotgun called Dana. And then it all started to go downhill with Spicy Jane and Fuamoko.
Mhm.
Boy, free pilot light.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
Yeah, is there anything of particular value in here?
A scrap metal to give him for one.
Fair.
Literal objects of value.
Go into this dude's house, come back out, and you're like, hey, I found this in your house. Give me stuff for it.
Probably like one of your French outcasts.
I'm sure the fan art exists.
I'd not be comfortable sleeping in that stuff.
No. I don't think I would make a habit of sleeping in, like, power armor. Ah, more shredder grenades. I do recall one of my old D&D characters. I had to take some sort of like endurance feat or special ability for the purposes of like meeting prerequisites for like a prestige class or something.
Right.
And it had a handful of various little benefits, like, oh, you have advantage against stuff that does non-lethal damage and all this sort of shit. Wasn't an advantage, but it was that kind of thing. It gave me those sorts of benefits. But one of the other ones was you can sleep in like up to sort of medium armor without suffering any penalties for it. And I was like, wonderful. So now this paladin can take off his plate mail and just sleep in his chainmail at night and suffer absolutely no downsides. So he basically just had chainmail pajamas.
Sounds terrible.
Yep. It was fine for him though.
Yes.
And you're like, I think it was largely as well. Like, I wouldn't have bothered had it not been for like the one time that we had that situation of like, oh no, like we're woken up in the middle of the night under attack. It's like you don't have time to put your armor on because, putting on armor takes like fucking 15 minutes or whatever. And it's like,
Heat
oh,
metal
okay,
is
so
torture.
yeah, that as well. Takes a long time to don and doff. But I was like, well, I don't want to be caught unawares again, so I just
Harnessing the technology
know,
of the past and
I just have
modifying it
some
for your own purposes,
sleeping chainmail.
That's just the thing. Tell me all about how it worked out.
My chainmail nightie.
Just had the main group the
Chainmail
robots being
lingerie.
challenged.
Wow.
Well, they're only human. Or, made by humans. Well, probably manufactured by other robots, but you know where I'm going with this.
Oh, Moira.
Seems like a good thing to watch for when dealing with tech of any age. And it helps to pack a few pulse grenades, just in case. Here, have a few.
Those would have been nice
And
beforehand.
take my book on science.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just can't get into the computer parts. But I've got the rest pretty much memorized.
My book on science. That is
Big book of
incredibly
science that's right
non-specific.
there.
I was gonna say it's the big book of science.
Sure.
Yes, Rivet
Also,
Cities
hello,
in particular.
Psycho.
It's the
Oh.
most
Yeah, that's
successful
gotta take a bit to
survivor
get to.
settlement around. But no
Or
one
it's so
really
good.
knows how it started. Of course. That's why it's important to know how a place like that
God, it's
succeeded.
already almost quarter
So I need you to go
Why
there
not
and do some
Megatop?
research.
What about the history of Megatop?
When do you have to go?
Oh,
My
now
bus is in like 19 minutes. So
Oh, very
I'm
soon.
gonna need to, I'm gonna need to actually, because it only takes a few minutes to get to the bus stop, but I need to actually get myself ready to go.
Yes, that is fair.
I will remain here for just now. I'll be muted as I go and get myself ready. But
Okay.
I unfortunately will have to leave at some point.
That
As it
is
goes.
totally understandable.
Yeah, I'll be back to say goodbye. But for
Yeah.
now, just don't work. That would make life much easier. Yes, I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So much wonderful junk to sell. update. I feel I should have more than 3 shredder grenades. Much more than 3.
Good hunting.
There it goes. So repaired. Stuff sold off.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Sure thing. Okay. We're back to Fort Independence to finish looting.
Good to see you. You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
Yes, that's modules. Still alive.
Caston said you're clear.
Broken terminal. Yep. More concerned about floating tin cans around the broken terminal. Definitely getting back some of what I've given them.
Kasdan said you're clear.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
Kasdan said you're clear.
You guys are sitting at desks as if they have anything to do with desks.
You're not involved in this. You
At least this one does. Feeler boards.
want to keep it that way.
We've secured the building and are currently implementing our orders for the occupation of Fairfax. Raider activity in town has increased since we first took up positions in and around the fort. We've killed a lot of them and scared off others. But they just keep coming back. Their numbers seem limitless, while requests for our own reinforcements are repeatedly denied. That the Raiders take such continued risks
Like a
and invade
stack
our
of
facility appears to
kitchen
confirm
batteries
suspicions
somewhere.
that we've had an intelligence leak. They've tried tenaciously to infiltrate the base, but so far haven't stood a chance.
Kasdan said
Our
you're
objective remains the same. Protect the research
There we go.
personnel.
Defender Morgan and I executed a reconnaissance mission last night to gauge Raider entrenchment in the structural underground of Fairfax. We located 3 entrances into underground utility tunnels and confirmed the enemy has occupied and fortified these positions. Some are undefended. We also identified a small weapons cache in the southeast section of the tunnels. We were compromised by a patrol while placing explosives here. In accordance to mission parameters, we did not engage, instead retreating to base. Raiders will be likely to attach more patrols to that area now.
Caston said you're clear.
So I guess that's something to look for at some point. Tunnels with a lot of raiders and a weapons cache. That seems a very questionable place to have a terminal access password. Or it's gonna unlock big enough.
Cat, why don't you go bother the Brotherhood or something?
I feel like I get experience from looting.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way. Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Would certainly make all the time spent picking up random junk in these games more worth it.
Well, aside from 4. Forbidden 4.
What about 4?
The random junk has a proper purpose for the most part, aside from, hey, would you like some scrap metal?
Yeah, fair.
Leastwise, because that does directly translate to experience when you're building.
Great. Here's some of the local wildfire.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Right. That's me about to head off to work. So
Stay safe. Hope work goes well.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'll do my best. Have fun the rest of the stream, and send me a message once you're done. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. See you two later. Have fun.
Bye bye.
See you later, Bun Bun.
Bye.
Goodbye. Such a goodbye.
Back off, local.
He shall be missed.
Yeah, they need just podcast. A whole damn research log, a whole damn research computer for pulse grenades are good against robots.
It's very important. How else will you know?
Armor. Enclave armor more resistant to radiation, weirdly enough.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
Why do you have a control column? A lot of information on laser rifles, weirdly enough, and also they have a toaster. Can't pick that yet. As again, I'm going to have to retreat just due to the sheer quantity of loot here. Somewhat impressive.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
Hey, be more careful.
Why just walk out a door, lady? Calm down.
Ah, good.
Yes?
You what?
Considering all the rich people around here, this is probably the guy to most appreciate just bringing in cartons of cigarettes. Doesn't actually have any ammunition I need right now, though. Combat armor 13, where is the 10? Yeah, it's not bad comparatively. So I'll take a bit of this back.
Thanks.
Welcome to New Urban. You must come back.
Ah, hello.
Let's be ladder back to the outpost. Go first, deposit some Nuka-Cola.
Good to see you.
These blood packs might be useful later, depending on how I end up going down a certain quest, although I don't remember the specifics. Maybe I'm just thinking of a perk in New Vegas.
Please, you've helped me so much. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you.
Never forget me. Always ask if I'm serious or not, though.
Thanks for your help, friend. Another satisfied customer. Later.
Let's get toward independence.
Back off, local.
Okay, gave me the access, then question how the hell I got it. I've got to loot as much as I like. Oh, so one of the mods or a bug is causing some sort of audio doubling when it comes to the door sound effects. That's weird.
I haven't noticed it. Didn't notice it there.
It's in a few cases. It's probably what was causing the that one door in particular to be hilariously loud.
Right.
Ooh, storage key.
Oh, did you mean doubled, like just in volume?
Like it plays twice.
Yeah, that's what I assumed you meant.
Like, it's a little harder to detect there. It's more noticeable upstairs. Hello, minigun. That's a high value minigun. They have alien power cells for some reason.
Probably just pick them up somewhere and we're like, these look volatile, let's hold on to these.
This is completely necessary. And some more fission batteries.
Great, here's some of the local wildlife.
See, saying stuff like that isn't going to endear you to anyone. I got messed with the turret control system.
Alright, anyway, I apologize, but I'm not going to be able to hang around. I wanted to join for a little, but I need to try and sleep.
That's okay, thanks for popping in. Love you, my Lily. Get some rest.
Yeah. Love you too. I hope the rest of your stream goes well.
Thank you. We'll probably go for another hour or so, a little less.
That's reasonable. You very much need to rest too.
I still got shit to do before I go to bed, so let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye. You should still have caps left.
Has proved to be
Here's a miss launcher. Minigun. You've got 32 caliber, delightful. Some shotgun shells. And dart gun schematics. Yeah, that's more like it. At those value, it'd be better just to trade those over to the outcasts. Don't know if they'll take. I don't know if they'll take plasma rifle though. I suppose they'll find out. Why do they have alien power cells? Oh, that pulse pistol on the other hand. I'd have to keep that in my inventory for some emergencies. Looks like it inflicts a debuff too.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
Well, I can potentially build a dart gun now. I can get a parts for it. So I'll pop back to Megaton and make a list.
Yes?
I need a paint gun, a rad scorpion poison gland, a toy car, and surgical tubing. Let me send that to Gray real quick. Rad scorpion poison gland's going to be the only difficult thing. pulse pistol. Not gonna use the submachine gun, especially since I can't repair it. Fortunately, mini nukes don't weigh anything. Alright, let's get some of that surgical tubing back from Tenpenny Tower. So Fallout's going decent enough. I'm doing what I can to read chat. The issue is that for whatever reason, the thing that's supposed to keep the game from crashing also causes Scroll to sometimes scroll chat. Which is a bit of an issue. Did I give the surgical tubing to the other guy then? Yes. Okay. I can sell you mini nukes, so.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
I'm sure. I do.
Hello.
How do you find, sir? Did I sell you any surgical tubing the other day? Well, he only has apparel, so apparently I didn't sell anything to him.
You must come back soon.
What?
Okay, I guess I may have caught them on... Well, no, who... I could have sworn I gave one surgical tubing, but none of them has surgical tubing. Moira probably has them.
Yes?
Actually.
I really hope you aren't hurt.
It does not have surgical tubing, alas. Yeah, I'll go to Robco to grab that toy car. Is there any in here? Probably crap, it's probably not. Here, I might as well grab that to sell off. I Guess maybe I did sell to Moira. I could have sworn I sold it once to that lady.
Remember me? Thanks.
Move along.
Always good to see you.
I can give him alien power cells, apparently.
Pretty rare.
Ammo.
Here's hoping you don't have to.
Oh ho, 144.
How'd you? Here you go. How'd? Oh.
Act so polite in one breath and then completely dismissive in the next.
Any luck finding out how rivets... Try asking...
Where the hell did the surgical tubing go? Damn it. Okay, actually, do I have any more miscellaneous stuff to sell to you, or... No. I forgot to plug in my phone when I sat down to start stream. Well, at least it's not wholly dead. Surgical tubing, and need to find me some rat scorpions. I love how there's just a super mutant outpost on the way there. Delightful. I guess I'll tackle blood ties, leastwise because Lucy's dead. Actually, now that I think about it, I never did investigate Springvale School. Might as well go and clear that out now while I think about it. At least some of the raiders I tackled are back, it seems. Weird place for there to be a stim pack, but I'll take it. Someone did not have a good time here. Or they had a very good time, who knows.
Scared? You're in the just like a little bitch. Get back, you monkeys. I got first call on the goods. What kind of an idiot screws with a raider anyway?
Ah, surgical tubing, lovely. Multiple floors to work with. A lot of sweeping to do.
Hiding from me? Better hope I don't find you. Okay, cut the shit. Who is it? Scared? Just like a little bitch. Okay, cut the shit. Who is that? Hearing those damn noises again.
Way on the other side of there.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Couldn't be anyone else walking around. It has to be some rando. Place is filled with raiders, but no, it must be someone else.
I'm gonna tear you up.
Help, off overhead. Fortunately, I already got the main gun. So I'll go upstairs first. I'm pretty sure you're the one who's dead.
Come
Your helmet will not deter me from shooting you in the head. Terrible use of storage space. Terrible.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
I'll find out. You're gonna have to open the door. And did not let me jump. Okay. Back up we go. Okay. Yes, let's see if we actually do or do not have the key then. Yep, we do.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Alright, wait, where in the fresh hell have you come from? Springville hunting log. The Hive of Anson tunnel. So ate some of the best things for we can lock off the way in. Need to find some way to poison. We can dig and blast into the vault. I'm gonna end up like Boppo, except it won't be to be Sheriff Pop. It's gonna be my old man. The poor guy. Yeah. Explosives are not the safest way to dig. No real reason for that disconnect option. I guess ants are it's going to be waiting for me down below. That's the lower level. Then what exactly was found in the downstairs area? Apart from that. They both go to the lower area. Probably advantages to going in the other way. But who knows? Yeah, a bit late for that, mate. Yeah, you two totally were there when I exited. Well, enough armed raiders got a officer's sword somehow. A lot of roaches on the other side of this, or more likely ants. So much scuttling, so little time. Yep, that's an anthole, alright. Sector 3, brass R8. You're getting healed up. I don't think so, buddy. At least these ones don't breathe fire. Stick with solid lefts for now. Yeah, there's an ant on Laura. I know it would have been an ant bush, I would have set up some landmines. That went well enough, though. I'll admit, when I open up a pack of ant eggs, I don't exactly expect to pull out ant meat. If ever I needed ant meat for anything. Chinese Army Spec Ops Training Manual. Sneak increased by 2. Interesting, although a little odd for these guys to have. Guess these may have been some of the other raiders, I guess. Through here is nothing of value. Okay, I guess that was all. That was it. Okay, I can't squeeze through there or anything, right? Can't lift that up, alas. Radio. Guess that is it. It haunts me. Well, to prove otherwise, I'm going to assume that's all of it. The guy you were shooting at, that's who. Thanks for your muzzle flash.
Come on, boys! Fresh meat! Yeah, tear 'em apart!
Running at the guy with the assault rifle with a tire iron is maybe not the best plan. Don't need a new control truck, but I came all the way up here. Might as well take it. Can't loot these desks, sadly. Megaton.
Hi.
Hello, small child.
Any luck finding out how...
Alright, about all the Stimpaks she had, and she doesn't have anything new on her yet, so, let me see, what exactly it do? What does the, pulse gun use? Was... Never mind, Mora. Actually.
Huh.
Yeah, now we got a few caps on her.
Good hunting.
Has it been long enough for you to replace your stuff yet?
Remember me?
No.
I'm afraid these bots are all spoken for. I'm just... Well, RL3's a bit finicky about the comp...
Okay, I'm too good for RL3, I guess.
Tenpenny Tower is a wonderful place to live, isn't it? Hey there.
Good to see you again, comrade.
You're new around here. What?
I'm in the mood for you to buy my stuff. Perfect.
Enjoy your meal.
Alright, so a bunch more stuff to drop off. Need to... have a bunch of misc stuff.
I would surely have...
Back for the best?
Okay, we're running out of caps.
Perished if it wasn't for Mr. Tenpenny and his tower.
Morning.
Hey.
Hurry up. Let's...
Did I finish milking you? Yes, I did. Oop, wrong button.
Welcome.
Yes, Stimback is quite a good thirst quencher.
Just call me if you want that. Cheers.
Yep, thank you kindly. See you around. Okay, and that seems like a good enough stopping point for now. Alright. Is there anywhere closer? The train yard. Crater Ruins, I guess. And the vault. We'll take off from the school, which isn't marking as cleared, which is mildly concerning. That seems like a good stopping point. Alright, thanks to everyone who popped in, past, present, and future. My thanks to Goku, to Ark, of course to Gray and my Lily. See y'all next week. Everyone gets some good rest, okay? Bye. Yes, I'm still gonna wait for the band to round up. Okay, I accidentally pushed exit, so I'm going to wait for another